It is a marvel. It is surely a stroke of hell upon you.
No, Goody Putnam, it is.
How high did she fly? How high?
She never flew.
Why, it's sure she did. Mr. Collins saw her going over Ingersoll's barn and come down like light as a bird, he says.
Now look you, Goody Putnam, she never... Oh, good morning, Mr. Putnam.
It is a Providence thing. The thing is out. It is a Providence.
What's out, sir? What's?
Why, her eyes. It is closed. Now look you.
Why, that's strange. Ours is open.
Your little Ruth is sick?
I'd not call it sick. The devil's touch is heavier than sick. It's death, you know. It's death. Driving into them forked and hooved.
Oh, pray not. Why? How does your child ail?
She ails as she must. She never waked this morning, but her eyes open, and she walks and hears not, sees not, and cannot eat. Her soul is taken, surely.
They say you sent for Reverend Parris of Beverly?
A precaution only. You see, has much experience in the demonic arts, and
He has indeed, and found a witch in Beverly last year, and let you remember that.
I pray you lead not to witchcraft. I know that you least of all, Thomas, would ever wish so distracious a charge laid upon me. We cannot lead to witchcraft. They will howl me out of Salem for such corruption in my house.
Now look you, Mr. Parris. I have taken your part in all contention here, and I will continue, but cannot if you hold back in this. There are hurtful, vengeful spirits in Salem.
But Thomas, you cannot.
And tell Mr. Parris what you have done.
Reverend Parris, I have laid 7 babies unbaptized in the earth. Believe me, sir, you never saw more hardy babies born, and yet each would wither in my arms the very night of their birth. And now, this year, my Ruth, my only, I see her turning strange. A secret child she has become this year, and shrivels like a sucking mouth. We're pulling on her life, too. And so I thought I'd send her to your Tituba.
Tituba? What made Tituba?
Tituba knows how to speak to the dead, Mr. Parris.
Goody Ann, it is a formidable sin to conjure up the dead.
I take it on my soul, but who else may surely tell us who murdered my babies?
Woman!
They were murdered, Mr. Parris, and mark this proof. Mark it. Last night, my Ruth were ever so close to their little spirits. I know it, sir. For how else is she stuck dumb now except some power of darkness would stop her mouth? It is a marvelous sign, Mr. Parris.
Don't you see it, sir? There is a murdering witch among us, bound to keep herself in the dark. Let your enemies make of it what they will.
Then you were
blink it more.
Then you were conjuring spirits last night.